Welcome to the Mount Pleasant Tigers Football Report with Coach Mike Johns. I'm Mark Plemmons with 485 Sports and Radio Free Cabarrus. And Coach, you're off to a fast start this season. Spring football, but this is not exactly what we've had spring football before.
No, it's been different. First game right out of the chute, bad weather. We have to move the game to Saturday at Central Cabarrus. We played East Rowan, got down 14-0, came back and won 20-14. Next week, traveled to Carson, jumped out ahead 27-0, and then held on and beat them 27-21. The following week, we opened conference, had senior night, got to play on Central Academy and won 49-0. And then last week, once again, bad weather, knocked back to Saturday at Central Cabarrus, but Anson's the home team, but their field was underwater and in really bad shape. So we played at Central Cabarrus and held on and won 14-9. Very exciting game at a goal line stand at the end of the game.
Coach, off to a great start to the season. Talk about maybe some of the players who have gotten you to this point. What's been the key to your season to this point?
Well, our defense has been really solid, and just the whole season. And it's a collective group. We've got 11 to 15 guys that get a lot of reps on defense, and they just work really well together. We've been really pleased with that. And then from the offensive standpoint, we've, Dalton's had a few games where he's rushed over 100 yards. Max and Bryce have made huge plays on offense for us. And Ryan's been very steady, Tyson, our quarterback. And unfortunately, we've had a lot of injuries on the offensive line. And we haven't had the continuity we usually do. But they're playing hard and they're getting after it.
Coach, with the fast start, every game becomes a big game now as you're in conference play. Talk about this week's game. You got a home game, and I guess Forest Hill's coming to town.
Yeah, so we have our homecoming week, although homecoming looks a lot different in the spring than it does in the fall with all the COVID protocol, et cetera. But we're playing a very talented team that's young. They don't have a lot of seniors. I think I counted 6 seniors that play, but they have a lot of good young talent. And they have a new coaching staff there, and they're doing a great job. And so it's going to be a big challenge for us this week. I think their front 7 on defense is about as good as we've seen.
Coach, talk about keys for the Tigers this week.
Well, we have to have balance on offense. We have to be able to maintain our solid running game with effective passing. I feel like that's where we're at our strongest. And it seems like this season we've either run the ball well or thrown the ball well. But if we can get them both clicking and connecting on the same night, we'll be in really good shape. And defensively, we just got to continue what we've been doing. We've shared the wealth. The tackling has been pretty even. Our D line is really experienced and playing well. We have a young, athletic, and talented linebacker crew that has done really well for us. But the biggest surprise this year has been our secondary. Our secondary has been really solid, and I'm very confident in their abilities.
Coach, what else should we know about the Tigers this week?
Well, like I said, it's homecoming, so it's going to be interesting. We had a tragedy this week. We lost one of our cheerleaders, McKenna. Lost her dad, Kenny Buckwell, and I was good friends with Kenny, and Kenna's brother Hunter was really good friends with my youngest son Adam. And it's been we've had a heavy heart about this, and I just we just want to honor the Buckwell family and play as hard as we can in memory of Kenny.
Coach, I know your feelings and expressions are throughout the Tiger family, and everybody across Cabarrus County sending well wishes to your folks out that way.
Sure.
That weather possibly again Friday night. I don't know. I hate to even look at the weather forecast for Friday nights. It always seems like there might be a possibility of rain.
Well, welcome to North Carolina football in March. I mean, goodness gracious, because it's this way in track season. I've coached track here for well over 25 years, and it's the same problem. You never know what's going to happen in the spring here in North Carolina. So that's just some hurdle that we have to clear, and we can't really worry about it. And whatever happens.
Coach, we'll all plan on Friday night and keep our eyes on Twitter and social media to make sure if there happens to be any change.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach Mike Johns, the Mount Pleasant Tigers football report. I'm Mark Plemmons with 485 Sports and Radio Free Cabarrus. Thanks for joining us today on this Mount Pleasant Tigers football report.